Well, it is a hot day for most of us across much of the U.S. Some of us across the central U.S. are sitting into the mid-90s, even into the upper 90s off towards the east in Ohio and in parts of South Texas as well. So it is quite hot out there, and we are seeing several heat alerts across much of the East Coast. You can see in orange here, highlighted in orange and in pink. We are seeing several heat advisories and a couple excessive heat warnings. We're also seeing a heat advisory across our region. This includes Pemiscot and Dunklin counties in southeastern Missouri, and we're also seeing that heat advisory extending into Obion and Weakley counties into northwestern Tennessee. This heat advisory is until 9 o'clock tomorrow night, and it's because we could see heat index values get over 105 degrees between now and 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. Actual air temperatures outside right now are still sitting in the lower 90s. We're sitting at 91 in Poplar Bluff, 91 across parts of Metropolis, 91 across Carbondale, and 95 across Mount Vernon. So again, very, very hot out there in terms of actual air temperatures, but really in terms of heat index values, we're just downright sizzling. 99 coming in for Cape Girardeau, 95 for Carbondale, 100 degrees coming in across Mount Vernon, 93 across Dixon Springs, and 95 for Paducah. As we go throughout the rest of our evening hours, we are going to continue to be at about 90 degrees through about 6 o'clock. We are still going to be seeing temperatures through the 9 o'clock hour into the lower 80s with mostly clear skies, and we're still going to be mostly clear throughout about midnight. But after midnight, we could see a couple of isolated showers and thunderstorms. We're going to continue to see a few isolated storms in the morning hours, but it's going to be very, very hot as we get in the afternoon tomorrow, much like what we're seeing today. And as we get into early next week, the heat is expected to continue across much of the area. Right now, not a whole lot of activity to report in terms of shower activity or in terms of cloud cover on the satellite and radar. But notice, if we run the clock forward to midnight, we are going to see a few of those showers start to track from north to south across our region. We could see those showers knocking on our western doorstep by 3 a.m. They're going to continue their track south and towards the south and towards the east by 6 o'clock, and then those showers are still going to be with us by about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. But notice, by about 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, a lot of us are going to be dry, and we're also going to be mostly sunny by 3 p.m. Now, that's going to allow us to warm up quite quickly across the region. So with all that sunshine, we are tracking a UV index of about 9. So make sure that you are applying that sunscreen because you could burn within as little as 20 minutes. Highs tomorrow across much of the area are likely going to be into the lower 90s, with peak heat index values tomorrow likely running into the mid to upper 90s. And if we take a look at the projected heat index by the time we make it to 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, a lot of us are going to be into the mid 90s and into the low 100s, especially further towards the south by 3 p.m. That's why we have that heat advisory for our southernmost counties. Storm Track 3 app is going to be very helpful, especially with the chance of those isolated showers and storms, but also because it's just going to be downright hot. We're talking about heat index values early next week that are likely going to be in the upper 90s and lower triple digits. So the heat doesn't go anywhere, and we're also really not tracking any substantial chances for rain to maybe help cool us off. We're likely going to be into the lower 90s on Sunday with an isolated chance of showers in the morning. 94 for Monday, 98 for Tuesday, and I'll tell you, Jasmine, Tuesday is definitely looking like it's going to be the hottest day with a 20% chance of showers, and we're still going to continue to see a lot of hot weather. We will see the upper 80s return, though, as we get later on in the week.
All right. Thank you so much, Garrett.